Hi Aries, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much for being here. Aries, I'm here for the... Hi Aries, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much for being here. Aries, I'm here for the how they see you, how they view you, how they love you reading. And we've started one side is you, one side is them. You can flip the energies how you like. We have here the Devil, Major Arcana for Capricorn. So someone's holding on some feelings for the past. What else do we have? Princess of Pentacle, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. So again, someone's wanted to begin again. This feels like an old energy. Wanting to have a tie to some commitment, but there's a little bit of immaturity here. They're still trying to work things out. We've got the King of Cups here, Master of the Emotion. So we've got Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer energy here. So it's definitely going to be about people. Five of Pentacles. Someone feels a bit of a loss here. Someone feels a bit restricted. Maybe some limitation in terms of security. And let's see what the other energy is expressing. Oh, we've got two. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we've got the Justice card in reverse. So somebody's working diligently. I think like there might be some things behind the scenes, you know, legalities, major kind of for Libra. So there's some things that are slightly imbalanced at the moment. The Nine of Cups. So someone feels very sure about how they feel. They've had this knowing about certain things, and maybe they get some validation, some acknowledgement here. And what else do we have? The King of Wands. So this could be your own energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get the overall energy. Overall energy here. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, Aries. So let's clarify some of these cards. So Three of Cups in reverse, it speaks about love not being the way it's supposed to at the moment. There's a little bit of imbalance here. So Aries, you could be feeling like at the moment you're trying to work through some things. It's almost like you've come from a situation. That was, you know, it was maybe something was tainted in the past, and it's almost like you're rebuilding the situation or rebuilding the way love's supposed to be, and it is really involving the emotion. The King of Cups is really saying that, you know, you're prepared to navigate this emotional space. There has been some kind of things that have been hidden, or, you know, there's been some it's almost like somebody has been addicted to past energies or involved in past energies, or not wanting to let things go because of the way it makes them feel. It's almost like, you know, there's a loss without that feeling. So there's an element of trying to just gain some rebalance here. There's someone is trying to, again, feel like, you know, they're looking at each other. So, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is wanting to work diligently on the relationship, on the connection, because there is a huge sense of imbalance here. Some things it's almost like love needs to be regained, and there's a possibility here. But it means that, you know, showing your passion. One side is kind of looking at themselves and looking at the way it feels for them. And the other is wanting movement. You know, King of Wands is wanting action. It's like, yes, all these promises are being made, and I see you working diligently on some things. I need to feel it. The King of Wands wants to feel it in passion. Okay, let's clarify the Devil. We've got the Wheel in reverse. So yeah, coming out of a very karmic situation here. Very karmic situation. It's got as a Saturn card here. So again, we could be dealing with a Capricorn energy. We could be dealing with somebody who's, you know, quite slow moving. Again, I feel like there's more out there. The way the situation felt previously, it was contained, very contained. Maybe like people didn't know about it, or it wasn't something that was outwardly put out there. It wasn't a showy type of situation. It was like more behind the scenes. So very contained. It's almost like there was this feeling was contained here. So there was a need to bring it out. There was a need to show encouragement. There's a need to say we can work on some things, because again, Three of Cups. It could be, because there's 3 cups here. There could be like a, you know, there was another emotion that was, you know, superseding the connection. There was something there that it could have been a person, thing, you know, it could have been a situation that was, you know, taking precedence over it, and it's, you know, something that again had to be worked on to clear. So let's clarify the Princess of Pentacles. Oh gosh, we've got the Devil again. So we definitely could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Some Capricorn energies here. So again, there's yeah, this is really, it really speaks to this passion, emotion. There's maybe like there's a kind of like addictive quality between your relationship. There's addictive quality, like what it's like what lies underneath. And I'm gonna say it. What lies below the belts is one of the pulls here. It's one of the things that keeps the emotions together, the connection together. If it doesn't have that passion, then yeah, it's if people start to question what's going on, where is the level of passion? So the level of passion has to always be there. There's a level of the emotions that are intertwined has to always be there. We're dealing with quite an emotional person, someone who knows how to navigate their emotional plane. They know how to navigate it. They know how to project emotions in a way that looks very controlled, but underneath they've got a lot going on. And sometimes they just feel isolated in this feeling. Sometimes they feel like they belong to this feeling. Let's clarify the King of Cups. We've got the Moon. Yeah. So there are some things that it's almost like they can't say. You know, it's like they prefer to engage in this emotional space by themselves. It's like it feels very comfortable for them to explore without communicating. This side here, we don't have any communication cards. And so, you know, it really is about the emotional space. Like they're very much keeping everything contained. They're moving slowly in the way that they're working through their emotions. It's something that's very calming. It's almost like, you know, it's maybe it's an energy that's been there before the relationship started. It might be something that they brought in, you know, a certain level of baggage that kind of remains there and is trying to play out. And sometimes it takes precedence. Sometimes it's like it comes back. You know, with the King of Cups and the Moon, we've got routine here. The World here, we've got a routine. We've got a pattern that keeps coming up consistently. So from time to time, this kind of energy comes up that needs healing. That is almost like, you know, it's so used to going back to how it used to feel. So every once in a while, this emotion comes up, and it comes up to, you know, make itself known. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, Nine of Swords. This person could have problems with sleeping. This person could have worries on their mind. There could be some issues within the mind here, you know, again, regarding how to communicate, because we've got the one communication card that comes out, Swords cards, air cards, is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, you know, the mind is being clouded. It's really hard to decipher what's going on. So, you know, again, they could be feeling sometimes like they're without, you know, they're without something. They feel like, you know, I don't feel like this is anything to do with, you know, the actual relationship. I think it's like who they are as a person. It keeps coming up that they have like, you know, issues of without. They feel without sometimes, and I don't even know if they know truly what it is. But sometimes what is a reprieve is the attention that they get in terms of, you know, it's like a different type of nurture. Their nurture, they want it through desire. They want it to be like almost like an addictive quality. It's like they need to be needed. Yeah. So let's clarify the other side of the connection. Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles again. So you're definitely, this connection here, this side of the connection definitely feels everything that this other person is going through. Like they see it here, Five of Pentacles, and but their point of view is working on it, working on not feeling that way. Whereas this side kind of likes to stay in it a little bit, but this side doesn't want to stay in it. They want to work on it, you know. But there is a little bit of unbalance here. So they get it, and sometimes they may even reflect it just because the energies are, you know, intertwined. But they're, you know, trying to work on their craft. They're trying to work on the process of changing things, changing the way it feels here. Let's clarify the Justice card. Let's clarify the Justice card. King of Wands again, absolutely. Yeah, I'm assuming that this side is you, Aries. I'm assuming that because there's a lot more fire on this side and there's a lot more earth on this side. So, you know, we could be dealing with fire, earth here. And sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. When there's too much heat in a situation, it can burn out the fire. When we talk about it in elements. And when there's too much earth on fire, you know, it can really dull out the fire. So there needs to be this imbalance. And again, sometimes I feel like you think there is an imbalance. You can feel there's an imbalance here sometimes. Maybe they're too focused on, you know, this kind of, you know, grounded, Capricorn keeps coming up. So maybe they're too focused on this kind of Capricornian type of energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Capricorn, although there is many Capricorn Saturn indications. It could be that this person is very much based in Capricorn kind of principles. So, you know, they're thinking about their status, they're thinking about their career, they're thinking about the next step, they're goal orientated, and that is almost like a fixation. They focus on maybe that too much. So the King of Wands here coming out twice, especially on the Justice card in reverse, major kind of a Libra. We could be dealing with very much unbalanced energies here. We could be dealing with maybe you feel like you need to compensate, so you put in a lot of your energy, a lot more of your energy. So this could be the you know, the unbalanced part here. But in actuality, because there's so much earth here and there's a lot of fire here, you know, it's almost like you have to physically do things. It's almost like with because it's wands, it's action, it's orientated, it's let's drive forward, where we going, let's make plans, let's think about the future, let's move at a certain speed, let's move at a certain tempo that says that we're moving. I want to see you know, almost like proof. I want to see proof that it is the way we're planning it to be, because it's almost like you feel a little bit of a loss here. You're working so hard on trying to make the connection work. You feel a little bit of a loss here. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay. So we've got Ten of Swords here in reverse. So again, you felt like you're very protective of your energy. It's almost like no one, even if the situation is here, no one's going to spoil your place of peace. So you're done with, you know, the feeling of, you know, it's almost like mind entrapment. You know, you're not letting, you know, thoughts. You've kind of overcome that. You've been able to overcome it because, again, it's not the situation's not you. It's something that's before you. So you don't, it's almost like you don't let it kind of project onto you, but you understand why it's here. So you're, you know, you're the, it's almost like, because it's nine of Swords here, Ten of Swords here in reverse. It's almost like you're trying to show them how to come out of the situation, or how to come out of this mindset. Like it's time to move forward, you know. Yeah, and while you're, you know, very much protecting your energy, you're trying not to get lost in it. You're trying not to let, you try to be distinguished between what is your thoughts and what is theirs. So let's clarify the King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Wands. We've got the Hermit here in reverse. Yeah, definitely you're tired of it being contained. You're tired of it being a pattern. You want it to be, let's move now. we've done this hermit energy, which is very much, you know, stays in one place and kind of has this methodical thinking about things. We've gone through that. Now it's time to step it up. Now it's time to change the energy. It's time to change the way it feels. So let's get a clarification for the Three of Cups. What other energies do we have connecting the two? What other energies do we have? Three of Cups. Ace of Wands, yeah. There is a potentiality. Of course, there should be. There's a potentiality to let things change, you know, and it does take action. It's almost like you've just shaped them out of it. Show them passion. Show them what passion looks like. All right, Aries, so let's get some angel cards for you. So, solutions, angel cards. What solutions do we have? Solutions. Angelic protection. Yeah. So know that this relationship is protected. No, I think it's quite significant the way that this angelic protection comes out, and it's the sword and shield. You know, this is very much, you know, in terms of the look, it's a very much an Aries type of card. Let's go for it. So I think like you know, it's almost like you've got to show them how to be a bit braver in dealing with their emotions, dealing with their feelings, and you know, acknowledging this pattern that keeps coming up. Like showing them how to be brave, how to confront these issues. Okay, harmony and resolution. I honestly, I love the way it's kind of, it sits so well, you know, together. It sits so well. Harmony and resolution, because you had the justice in reverse. So this is where you're trying to get to, you know, your place of peace. You're just trying to be, you know, it's almost like you're trying to be harmonious for the connection. You know, you're putting your energy out more, you know, contemplating here. So there needs to be harmony here. There needs to be a resolve, because you do want an outcome. Okay, Aries. Yeah. Oh, transformation. Love this for you, Aries. Absolutely. This has been a brilliant read for you, Aries. You know, I hope you've got to clear some things out and know what the next steps are. So thank you, Aries, so much for being here, and take care. Bye.